Yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense, they haven't quit on this game. They stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Now it's Richardson. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Richardson. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Richardson eluding the pressure right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone, and unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Richardson on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The 4th down pass play doesn't work out. And as a result, possession switches hands. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where...
This is caught inside the 15. And he's able to get this way down deep into enemy territory. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Bo Nix doing it himself from 9 yards out as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Lutz with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28.
42, our home team 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep it together as that brings up another 4th down.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Let's go.
Throwing to start the drive. Nix, he's going to go up top for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Looking to throw. Nix. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
The CD, they're up big, but they're still passing it. I mean, this is an offense that's had a lot of success in this game, and it seems like they're just having fun out there.
And it does feel like there's been a shift out there, doesn't it, partner? Listen, if you're up, you can continue to do what you want to do. It's up to the other team to make you change how you do things.
Did he get the feet down? Yes. Touchdown.
Marvin Mims.
A 16-yard touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Visitors 49. Our home team 14.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one.
On third down, they're going to go with the option. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down.
We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Fourth down, desperation time. Here's Richardson. That is caught. Now he's loose down the left sideline.
And all the way in for the touchdown. A big play there. 75 yards. And his guys are able to at least knock this deficit down a bit. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll cut the lead down a bit to 28. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the hands team does its job. They're able to secure it. And what else could go wrong at this point? This is going to be a defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on. Lutz to try to add the PAT. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Visitors 56. Our home team 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Shut up. Shut up.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Keeps himself upright. Flush to his right. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Drew Sanders.
And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Kenny Moore.
And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line.
Well, CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Facing a big 4th quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
Right back to him on 1st down.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
Richardson to throw off play action. That's caught by Tucker.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And this offense on 3rd down today, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. Rolling to his right.
He'll let one go deep for downs.
And now here is another interception.
Brandon Jones picking it off.
And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line.
The utter domination here just continues. This defense, I don't know what more we can say all around about their performance.
Well, it certainly feels in this game like maybe they're facing a Canadian defense. 12 guys on the field. It feels like there's an extra on every snap because they have really struggled to make headway through the air.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. Throwing Nix.
And this is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Lutz good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Our home team, 21. Will Lutz set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off.
And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. But we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Here's Richardson to throw. And this taken in by Downs. And, oh, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
A gain of 4 yards.
They go play action with Richardson.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to loft one deep left side here.
That is incomplete.
Partner, in the sportsmanship handbook, there's something to be said for calling the dogs off in a blowout. But these defenders, they also know this is the NFL, and it's their job to stop them, whether they're in the game or they're down by a handful of touchdowns.
Here's Nix.
He'll buy some time right. He's got him in. Complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 39 yards there. A big one.
18 left. 18 left. Ready? Riggs.
Nix from the shotgun. That's taken in by Dulcich.
And down inside the 15 he goes.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Nix to throw again.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. But I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback, and we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
One last shot for Richardson.
Wide open receiver complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high.